Hello and welcome back to E's Monstrum Nux. It has been a while since I actually touched an episode, but now we have 7 in the party, unless my count is right. Well, 6 really, but we will find out exactly what we're going to be doing right now. It's just head to the North Shrine. Somehow I can relate with Jules. Saying that he wants to be more than what he is, despite having a disability. And the more I start to learn about it, the more interesting the story gets. I'm not going to ignore the fact that I have not been on this game for a while. Life has been keeping me quite busy as of late and trying to get new episodes up. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. That's probably gonna be my next quote unquote project, as per se. Once I'm done with E's anyway. I plan to take on that series. Keyword, plan to take on that series. Because it's such an interesting series. That technically I'm like, it has basically put Falcom on the map. And you would think E's be the one to do it, but no, it's Kiseki. After many titles that they always had, yeah, Kiseki's the one that basically won the people over to Falcom. It's like, it's the one that will never have people stop talking about. And for good reason, because Kiseki is a good series. Now, I'm not going to deny it. It is a good series. Burai the cannon. So I mean, yeah, that's probably the next Falcom series I plan to do in the future, and I only have a few games. But if I can, I really want to start with the very first game. The one that actually started the series, namely Dragon Slayer. Because Kiseki would not exist without Dragon Slayer. I'm even more surprised that they never did do anything as far as, you know, the series by itself is concerned. If there were only any available gentlemen around. Yeah. We got a 6th Ranger. Huh. Perhaps he'll do. Ma'am. He's close enough to me in age. This will work out perfectly. You there, with the black hair. How would you like to be my escort to the masquerade? Hey? Masquerade? You mean no fancy parties with the mass and the upper class hobnobbing and all? This is a rather sudden proposition. Let me explain. My relatives are planning to come to the masquerade today. I got caught up impressing them and said I'll be bringing a nice young suitor with me. Needless to say, he doesn't exist, and now the fateful day has come. Oh, lovely. All I'm asking that you play the part of my date for just a little while, please. Michele. Well, Sir Adol, what do you think? Sounds like fun. Do you even know how to say no? No. Oh, it'll be a most wonderful affair, believe you me. See, the grand host is none other than the Pendleton Company. I can only imagine how exquisite the catering will be, considering their influence. Krysha! The Pendleton Company, really? Huh. You didn't know? No, I didn't. I hear business has been booming over at their Roman Hispanic branches. Spain. They've invited all their training partners and affiliates as a show of goodwill. This is kind of shocking. I guess there's no real reason for them to tell me anymore. Krysha. I know this may sound a little forward, but would you mind at all if I tagged along too? I won't be a bother or anything. You won't even know I'm there. And I don't particularly mind, I suppose. I imagine they let you through if you'd pretend to be his younger sister. My younger, like... What do you mean, Adults? Oh, that's a little embarrassing, but that's what it takes. You put yourself through all that for some hoity-toity crapfest. Can be me. We'll just head back and unwind at the bar while we wait to see you guys. This isn't all that formal an event, so the clothes you have on now should be fine. Oh.
I want to provide you the mask. Now then, shall we, my pseudo sweetheart?
After taking a moment to freshen up, Adol and Krysha met up with Michele. Or Michiru. The trio then headed off to the masquerade. Masking for trouble. I'm just masking for trouble, aren't I? He's wearing a band Presto match. You can't miss him. Everyone, I'd like to propose a toast, if I may. It is thanks to the efforts of each and every one of you that the Pendleton Company has become what it is today. We extend to you our deepest gratitude, as well as every success going forward. With that, let the masquerade begin. Cheers!
Cheers!
Kampai!
Here we go again. It's hard to tell beneath the mask, but there's sure a lot of big shots here, huh? Yes, assembled here are dignitaries of all kinds from various regions all around. My family was only invited due to our contribution as investors. Well, now, is that little Michele spot it is?
And the strapping lad beside you must be the suitor we've heard so much about.
I'll try to is my aunt and uncle. Remember you two, escort and little sister. Right.
Okay.
Good to see you, Auntie, Uncle. Allow me to introduce you to my two companions.
Christine family.
Can I put you right there, Adol?
Not really. Christine, you say? Can't tell her then.
Now, dear, mind your manners. Mr. Christine, was it? Absolutely delighted to meet you.
They don't know who Adol Christine is.
And for this young lady over here? Oh, I'm his younger sister. Michele has been a great help to me and my brother both.
From there, Adol, Krysha, and Michele somehow managed to corroborate their stories. In the end, Michele's aunt and uncle didn't suspect a thing.
Thanks ever so much for doing this, you two. I'll tell them we split over some quabble or another after the masquerade ends. For now, go ahead and enjoy yourselves. You've earned it.
I would like to.
We will. Thanks, Michele. I don't. This is just a thought, but
Eh?
I kind of want to take this opportunity to mingle with some of the guests. We might be able to get our hands on some useful info. What do you think?
Sure.
Really? Great! Let's make our way around the hall and strike up some conversations.
Yeah, mingle, 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 mingle. I have been one to not be one of those people that likes to mingle. It's like, if I feel kind of like standoffish, it's not because, you know, that. It's just when I'm in a social function, I just like to do what I gotta do and get it over with. And people start to, you know, and people start to talk, you know, that's fine. But the more they want to talk to me, the more they want to get into my business. I'm like, could we not? Could we not, please? So that's my thing. You know, that's my thing with people. I'm selectively antisocial. At times I want to be social, and at other times I don't want to be. It's like, nah, I'm good, sir. Hey, you guys enjoy a party?
Oh, yes, definitely. It does make me a bit nervous, though.
Ha, you and me both. Maybe you could tell, but I'm a bit outside the usual invite scope of things like this.
Ah, you and me both.
What makes you say that?
I feel nerves around people like, oh, the accolades, like, yeah.
Well, Pendleton's been diversifying its network for the sake of its future. People of all walks were invited to this, even piddly small-time merchants like me. Some people can still only see them as imperial bootlickers through and through. But Mr. Rish does what's best for the firm, not his image. It's pretty admirable.
Yeah, it really is.
I would feel like I said, the one thing that just kind of draws me away from getting to know people is like they have to basically expand this thing about their influence, you know, their accolades. Like, yeah, I'd be like, could you not? You know, it's like, could you not do that, please?
Huh. Ever since he sold out to Rome, Pendleton's been on top of the world. Truly hate to see it.
Did something happen between you and Mr. Pendleton?
Don't tell me you've never heard of the rumors. Just ask the long-time partnerships he's cut in favor of negotiating with the Romans. Not to mention the way he buys all kinds of concessions to stamp out the competition. And it's thanks to his mines people in the shantytown are falling ill to polluted water. May act like his hands are clean, but he's a little more than heartless miser deep down.
It's like, oh, you hate to hear that, but like, but yet you can't help but listen to what the fuck.
Our company's seen a massive rise in revenue thanks to our deals with Pendleton. Truth be told, I thought them nothing more than some backwater provincial firm at first.
Plus, between Lord Rish and Lady Carla, their business savvy is second to none.
Expanding in the Roman markets post-war was definitely a profitable move on their part.
And it does Rome a good favor to have a cooperative company in their territory too. Up until now, many of our caravans had suffered attacks from bandits and beasts. But Pendleton's routes have allowed us to carry our business out safely.
You don't say. I never would have known. Well, we talked about to just about everyone who caught my curiosity. Thanks for coming along with me, Adol.
Mm-hmm. Pendleton's done a lot more than it appears.
Definitely. That's exactly why I wanted to come to the masquerade to begin with. I wanted to know what people really thought of the Pendleton Company.
Mm-hmm.
never known how divided people were about us while I was still living there.
The smile in your face.
I know that sounds obvious now, but it was for me, not back then. Just goes to show how naive I really was, I guess. I'll have to think long and hard about where I want to go with the flower shop from here.
Damn!
Anyway, are you feeling as hungry as I am? Let's go get ourselves some food. Wait, look over there.
Could you at least stuff something in your mouth, girl? You spot a suspicious man putting something into the wine. Oh, is this where I left it? Perhaps I imbibed a smidge more than I thought.
Adol, we have to stop him?
You deliberately bump into the man spilling his wine. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Good heavens, boy. Watch where you're going. Someone bring me a cloth before the stains. Let's get after him. If I lose, I'm just going to say, you know what? We caught him. It's like, don't make me chase after him. Please don't let me chase after him. It's like I don't do well functions. It's like functions like that, okay, look, curses, I was so close. If it weren't for those damn brats. So be it, I'll just sneak into the next branch's party.
Not if I have something to say about it.
You're the White Cat? What's the meaning of this? Crimson King too? Why in God's name aren't there Monstrum here? Just what is it you could possibly want from me?
You have nothing to be scared of if you have nothing to hide. You just spiked the wine at the party, didn't you? Was it poison?
Rather sumptuous of you to brand me murderer. It's merely a laxative enough to give you the runs in spades. Oh, that's even worse, dude. I think an incident that would have taken Pendleton's reputation down in the drain with it.
Wait, what? So you weren't after that Roman merchant then?
My company held dealt in parchment for many generations. We often did business with Pendleton prior to the war. But once Baltic became a Roman territory 8 years ago, everything changed. I was told one day that our partnership was over, without so much of a hint as warning. Pendleton had found himself a more favorable vendor, leading corporation from Rome.
Oh.
Without our most prominent kind, it was only a matter of time before we closed our doors. Pendleton drew us. No, Gilead itself aside for what to curry favor with our captors. I'll Pendleton toast to its success on the backs of its transgressions. I will rest until they know the pain of each and every store they've forsaken.
Vengeance won't bring things back.
それは
And just what would an ignorant whelp like you know?
Oh, Corduroy, how long you've fallen. Reach Pendleton and Miss Carla as well.
A pleasure to see you again. It would seem the Monstrums have spread us a fair bit of injury.
Indeed. I have my questions, but they'll have to wait for now. You appear to have misunderstood one crucial detail in your story, Corduroy. Your patents. I judge a product's worth not in its origin or prestige, but in its quality. In that sense, the Roman product excelled. Simple as that. So you're saying our work was inferior to the Romans, is that it? The parchment you handled was durable and smooth, to be sure. But the world of business continues to evolve with every waking moment. See the internet. Each time bringing forth better products, wider distributions, and greater profits. As you continue to stagnate after the war, I had no choice but to leave you behind. How could you say that? What right does that give you to discard us like refuse after so many years of business? Was all of this really worth it if it costs you your heart?
Mr. Corduroy,
Gains are made by taking losses. That's the creed of the Pendleton Company. The world of business is not one for clemency, much less soft of heart. Such the hatred and retributions of those I've cast off are my burdens to bear. The most I can do is strive for my best with each last bit of my heart and soul. I would have like nothing more than for you to have done the same. To have conducted yourself not as a fool, but a merchant.
Father,
We got you now! Sabotage a masquerade on our watch, will ya?
Wait, the monsters are here too?
Let's poof!
There they go. Yeah, I guess that's that.
Mr. Pendleton, Miss Carla, we're here in response to your report. So I see. Though, once again, you've allowed the Monstrums to slip away.
gains are made by taking losses. Father practically raised us on that. Spoiled and forward thinking was the only reason we stood a chance abroad.
You know, there's risk and reward.
And the only reason Pendleton was able to bridge the market to Rome at that. Considering Gilead's future at the time, it was a necessary step without question. But I know that puts him in the right, but still,
You're on your own path now.
you're right. It's up to me to decide how to take it. I'm going to show this world just how much a florist can do. like giving my father and Carla a good run for their money. For one. So anyway, should we get back to the masquerade? Someone might get suspicious if we suddenly leave after all this. Guess we have no choice but to enjoy ourselves until it's over.
I thought we were already enjoying ourselves. Adol and Krysha slipped in among the frazzled masquerade guests soon after. Upon Riche and Carla's return, the event continued without incident. From there, Adol and Krysha had their fill of the lavish world of the upper class, and they hated every minute of it. After getting in some much-needed relaxation, they met up with their comrades once again. Once again, they hated every minute of it. Yay! We got a Maya or a Stone for that. And 2 bell masks as mementos. Well, it's good because you do get some knocks for that. Well, guess what we're gonna be doing now? I mean, it's important to do every bit of these missions just because they'll give you as much Nox points as, say, well, twice as much Nox points as much as the little skirmishes do. Let's see. Where am I going to now? I am going. Hey, Yufa! I see you brought your friends along too.
What are you doing here, Felix? I thought Felders had the day off.
Oh, I'm giving her a blessing. We did, but the promoter called me in to ask my opinion for something. My opinion on something. You are all Felix's friends as well, yes? There are certainly some strong candidates among you. I assume you'll hear about the request I submitted at the Dandelion. Yeah, though I doubt Adol could have been asked enough to read it. You need a participant for the strongman event or something, right?
change it to a swordsman event, and maybe I'll put my hat in it. Well, I'm afraid today's tournaments test a pure barehanded combat. I mentioned this on the request, but one of our participants suddenly took ill. I was asking Felix whether he knew of anyone who might be able to fill in. But yes. Sorry, but none of my buff-eyed friends seem too keen on the idea. Wonderful. Everyone looking forward to this is in for disappointment at this rate. I don't suppose you have any suitable replacements to suggest? Well, we do have our resident fist fighter here, right, Pussycat?
No way, I will last a second against all those buff burly men.
Participating as a Monstrum wouldn't exactly be the wisest decision anyway.
Perhaps there is another, more suitable candidate we know of.
I have someone in mind. Ooh, do you really? It wouldn't happen to be that friend of yours from last time, would it? Yes, of course. He's the only fist fighter I know of.
Let's call him right away.
Yes, let's call the Wall Crusher. Adol and the others went to call their perfect candidate in right away. Following some explanation, he hardly agreed to the proposed delay. Sup? After registering him in the nick of time, the strongman event was all set to begin. Very easy. Quest accepted. I mean, you got one dude who basically is like, he breaks down walls. So, dude breaks shit like that with his bare hands. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, the annual Baldukian Strongman event. Before you stand are fearless contenders, each claiming themselves the strongest of all. Who will fight? Who will fall? Who will be our last strongman standing? Now pay close attention. The fight you are all about to see will go down in history. Welcome to the stage of history. Begin!
The crowd's quite animated, enough to rival that of the bullfights. Yeah, I can see a few little ones here and there. I always considered the Coliseum the scariest place ever when I was their age.
I don't blame you. This place used to only hold Roman-style tourneys back when it was built. Gladiatorial injury rates are no joke either. Some of them even lose their lives.
Yeah, but with all the other events they hold now, so I lost that whole blood and guts feel. Bull fights or sport hunts are my top picks. Nothing like a little man versus beast action.
Maybe for you, I say bring back the blood and guts. It just goes to show how near dear this Coliseum's come to Baldur, doesn't it? Like we asked, who the hell invited you anyway? Oh, now, don't be like that. I'm just here to pay my respects. It has been quite some time since I've last come, after all. That's what he said. look, his face matches up. Sup? Our next contestant, the brownie bouncer, the dandelion, Doggy, the Wall Crusher! This ain't exactly what I had in mind when I agreed to help out. But after all the work I've been doing behind the scenes, I'm ready to let loose some steam. That's my doggy bear. Go get him, honey. You got this, partner. You know it, partner. Just sit back and watch. His opponent is none other than the winner of last year's tournament, some no-name. Boulders cower at the stonemason's muscles. It's Daryl of the Strong Arm. You're in for a real rough lesson if you think you can win with Braun alone. Dougie's ready to... Oh, yeah? Come at me with that. Dougie's ready to flick your nose. Clean off. Begin! Come on, what's the matter? You gonna guard me to death? What? Sorry there, Kyle. It's been a while since I went this hard. That's what he said! That's what I say too.
Wow, he took him out in one blow. So this is how strong Dougie really is.
When he wants to be, yeah.
Not bad. Thinking I might go in for a surprise attack one of these days. Try thinking again. Rah, rah, Dougie Bear, a man after my own heart.
Dougie's knockout performance continued to carry him throughout the tournament with ease. One by one, Balduke's strongmen were given a first-hand taste of his true power. He started by flicking them off just with one finger. Poke, poke. Strong arm indeed, too strong even. This tournament's his for the taking. So what was he doing? Flick, poke. Piece of cake. Bring on the final round, I'll beat him down in one, just like the rest.
Help! Someone! What's happening?
Is he the final opponent? Hey, talk to me. What's going on?
Jill, look, it broke. You gotta make a break for her. You're in a monster shell.
The fuck?
Monsters? Ah!
Shit! Shit. Guess they must have busted out of the enclosures on the ground. This is one bona fide disaster here. And we got front row seats.
Seriously, Criddle?
Let's go, everyone.
Right.
Ufa, guys.
They'll be fine. They're just helping the spectators evacuate. Let's do the same over this way. No time to waste, Felix, my dear.
Got it. Sheesh. Real dark horse contenders we got here.
Dogi, you alright?
Perhaps you would like some assistance. We'll join in on the fray.
I've been letting you have all the fun down here long enough. Let's grandstand this baby up. We got ourselves a crowd to please. And now you're talking.
I'll give him a show, alright.
You're really getting into this whole monster thing, haven't you?
Well, that's turned me redder than red.
Alright then, Crimson King. You got my back, got yours.
Seal!
They're really thin out their ranks. Indeed, only one foe remains.
And here's the Haymaker! Nice work, Crimson King. Huh. Looks like we still got ourselves a sizable crowd. Guess we better call it. You monsters really came in clutch there. I don't believe it. Swooping in to save the day. It's the Monstrums.
Telling you folks, never before has our Colosseum seen a battle so fierce. Oh, you're the coolest, Dogi! Take it in. The Monstrum rescued us again! Yay. Woo!
We owe you guys big time.
What did you do?
Brother, you were all sensational. Yes, it will almost years. It's kind of nice to be appreciated, doesn't it? Honestly, I prefer it being not stand up so much.
You done soaking it in? Let's clear out already.
We shall see you again soon.
Sure thing. Later, guys.
Adol and Krysha! Afterward, the strongman event was left with no other option but to cancel the tournament. After hearing Adol Ranger. The unexpected incident culminated in a thrilling conclusion courtesy of the Monstrums, firing the crowd up more than it had ever been in years past. They thought they were feathermen. Instead of a victor's trophy, Dogi was presented with a special award for his bravery and valor. As the tournament came to a smooth close, Adol and the others met up with their companions after regaining their bearings. Go, go, Adol Rangers. Monstrum Sentai, Adol Ranger. So, or would be Adol Ranger. Like Adol Ranger. Adol Ranger. Adol Ranger. It'd be spelled Adorunga. Adol Ranger. Adol Ranger. Yeah, Adol Ranger.
Thank goodness none of you ended up getting hurt.
I can't believe how quickly you managed to get out of there, though.
Right? Well, you know. If I was given in our line of work, I made sure you had our emergency plans down pat. Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Another masterful act of beguilement for the Sultan. You said it. I'll have it in for later.
That makes twice now that the Monstrums have saved us. Just when we thought things had finally settled after that uproar the other day, too. We'll keep things properly maintained here so nothing of this happens sorts again. Just be more careful next time, yeah? Oh, this whole mess did get the crowd riled up in a way.
Speaking of, good job in there, doggy.
I actually pranked as just some meathead, but you really know your stuff about it. Let's say you and I give it a go. That's gonna be a recheck for me. I'm no match for your Monstrum gifts. Still, it's been too long since the two of us got to kick some ass together, you know. I'm glad it happened. Gotta show them why they call me the World Crush Zillion. At any rate, the Strongman event was a rousing success thanks to all of you. Allow me to offer you a reward in exchange for your troubles. Monies! Time is to the end now, okay? Hey there, Shantae. Well, if it isn't Owen, how you been, honey? Doing alright, but I didn't expect to see you here. Glad I did, though. You finally start coming to terms with things. Oh, pish posh, it's already been 5 years, you know. The little darlings over there are all the excitement my life could ask for these days. Besides, I can't stay a mopey Molly forever. You know he'd never let me live that down.
You're probably right about that. But you know, Shantae, all of us still look up to you, even now. You take care of yourself, okay? Feel free to stop by with your friends whenever you like.
Sure thing. Thanks, darling.
Soon afterward, Dougie and Shantae made their way back to the bar. The Dandelion was then up and open for business before long. Again.
うまくいきました。
Quest complete. That put us over the half. Ooh, yeah. A nice quarter. A nice quarter away, and plus on top of that, you know, got what we needed to do. Let's see if I can get this done as well. I gotta say, when I actually get to 10, it's gonna be sad for me to say goodbye to the series. It's probably like the only series I actually can say. It's like, oh, it's that series. It's like, oh, it's that series. I'm gonna hate it when it goes. That's the only way I had to get down to that. Oh, kitty. Oh, and there's treasure right here. White asparagus. I wonder how that tastes.
Me. Oh, holy swordsman of great dignity, therefore thou spirit, not whisper to me. A heck of a place to be singing, don't you think? And who might you all be? Have you perhaps come to deliver me in my hour of need? Come to think of it, there was this request up on the bulletin board. Something about gathering material for a poem, right? Indeed, said requester was none other than I, Petra, the Wandering Bard. How do you expect this many people to show that? And then, privy, could I ask for your swift to say, good sirs and madams?
Aye?
Oh, thank goodness. I mean, thank you much. I'll just get right to the point.
Please do.
Do you guys already know about the ancient heroes?
Kiseki? Oh, sorry.
From the 100 Years' War? Yeah, of course. St. Rosvita in particular comes to mind. She liberated body from Britain occupation despite hailing from a farming family.
Like Jean d'Arc?
Though she didn't do it all alone, of course.
right. She fought for her ideas and as her guide and the Liberation Army by her side. One theory holds that they were a special few warriors she was close to. But unlike her, neither the end of their days, nor even their names, ended up passed down.
At least until Kiseki came out. Drowned out by the shadow of her glory, or deliberately erased from history itself. Typical Baldukian gossip bait. Heard it all before. Don't tell me you plan on lifting that junk for one of your sons.
That's exactly what I planned to do. It's the whole reason I came to Balduk. Abad's best bet for drawing in listeners is a chanson de gist, a song of heroic deeds. But like you heard earlier, I don't have any actual material to write one about. I've been still for a while when, lo and behold, I came across this.
What, some dirty-ass graffiti? You can barely even read it.
Well, yeah, but from what I've been able to make out, with the coming of the gods and shape, nears the end of this interminable war. None can know who will prevail. Thus do we carve our marks in this land while yet we can. May every step we take beside her and her companions ever linger upon the soul, the holy swordsman. Well, look at you. You got it down to the details in one go. I spent all this time deciphering it, and even then I could only read bits and pieces.
Only because she can close her eyes and just like...
My eyes are more perspective than most. That said, who exactly is this holy swordsman? He's one of the heroes of legend we mentioned earlier. A warrior baptized on the Norse faith who protected the saint with his holy sword. The no part about carving the marks means this graffiti must be exactly, he must have written this himself back during the 100 Years' War. From what I hear, several pieces of graffiti just like this still remain in the city.
Oh no.
If we decipher them all, we might be able to uncover more about the Holy Swordsman.
Oh no.
That's why I need someone with some know-how to help me find them.
Do you have any leads?
Yes.
You really can't contain your excitement, can you, Adol?
I expect no less from Adol the Right.
This is only a vague idea, but I've heard these graffiti can be found in 3 areas. The Agriculture District, Arson Lane, and Hieroglyph Common Diary. I'm willing to bet they're all just as faded and hard to read as this one. I'll be sifting through some books and such for research. Can I leave the looking to you?
Sure.
Anyway, I pray thine efforts here bear a fruit most inspiring. Should be able to use Ami on this gift to help us out here, right? Yes, they are most likely on old buildings or walls from the 100 Years' War. Let us make sure to search every cranny and nanny, crook and nanny, using my gift. Crook.
find him, I just know.
Yeah, let's get to searching.
Fine. But I'm only doing this to get it out of the way. A Legend of Heroes accepted.
Dragon Slayer. Oh.
どうしましょう。
So let's jump over here since Agricultural District is right over there. Going the right way.
宝箱だ。
Some glossy leaves. Oh, there we go. Discovered a passage left by the Holy Swordsman. As I waver to and fro over the threshold betwixt life and death, I find myself spared from oblivion by two fairest among maidens. One quartermaster tasked with conveying provisions to the liberation forces, the other a chief nurse dubbed the Angel Girya. Alas, beauteously, on the battlefield as those flowers doth bloom, a knight such as I must lay duty to sword above all else. Ah, woe betide me, I scarcely intend to break their hearts so, yet even still do they sigh forlorn.
Quartermaster and the Angel of Gilead. The Liberation Forces had other women besides the Saint. That said, how do I put this? This Holy Swordsman guy was a real skirt chaser. Twould seem so. I'd imagine him to have been more serious and individual. Well, heroes are people too, I guess.
Let's see. Where would the next one be? Oh, right over here. More white asparagus.
Tonight!
A moment of reckoning approaches. A saint has made her rounds, offering word and ear to each and every soldier. The aide-de-camp's bitter truth, that many will not return, escapes beneath his breath. Still to the throes of death shall we fight at her side. Thus I swear by my holy blades to stand bulwark and shield before my comrades, even if doing so should forfeit this body to rotten obscurity.
Looks like this one was written right before the decisive battle.
If I remember right, the Holy Swordsman was the first to fall in battle. He must have written this not too long beforehand.
See to see how much he really valued his comrades. But the comp he mentioned is one of the more well-known heroes. Said he abandoned his wealth and noble name, all for the sake of supporting the saint. But just like all the other heroes, no one knows what happened to him in the end. How very intriguing.
People say the Holy Sword returned to the gods or whatever after its wielder died. It's just an old wives' tale, but who knows? Maybe it's out there lying around somewhere.
Now you got Adol even more excited, Kratos. He always knows an adventure when he hears one.
I must become, let's say, the Dragon Slayer.
So you alright? Yes. So where would the last one be then? Oh, way over there. Oh my god, way over there. We haven't even touched this place yet. Wow. Let's do it right now. Let's see. Right in this vicinity. Right. I want to get at least this much done. I think it's rather close if I were to look at the map. Oh yeah, we never touched this area. Now we have. It's like, you're a threat to the people! No, we are not. So we're actually doing a 2-4 because, we're uncovering more of the, the town this way. My friend was in prison on false charges. Just who do those knights think they are? Sneaky, sneaky, but there you have it. And the third one's right here. Amidst my comrades stand two perpetually at odds, the Vanguard Commander and our stripling Chief of Staff. One a Kulini lout, the other a courage cynic, never to hurl indignities, and should in the tavern they happen upon one another. And yet none have I seen so met in measure of devotion as they. Of excision made a tide to drink wash it away after next battle's end. The hell's with this?
I guess heroes have to let off steam too. If this passage is any indication, however, it would seem they were rather close. Yeah, to the point where they butted heads. Guess that's just the way guys bond.
Always.
How socially inept.
Don't make me laugh.
You have identified all passengers left by the Holy Swordsman. Return to Tetra the port.
しましょう。
My deliverer's return. So, how things go, judging by the looks on your faces?
You tell Tetra about the passages you found written throughout the city.
Ooh, so they really were there after all? And they were just about the same, but aide-de-camp and companions too? I can almost feel their thoughts, wants, and fears striking my muse from a bygone age. I'm glad you seem so pleased about it, at least.
I found it pretty interesting too.
I'm inclined to agree. These are rather significant discoveries. For sure, you managed to pull the veil of darkness shrouding these heroes back a bit. Whatever I make from this will be sure to strike a chord with people. I just know it. I'm not to offer you but a million of my greatest thanks. I'll end this too.
Brilliant ice. What? Is that a... That might be a costume.
Glad we can help. Here's hoping we can hear the finished product soon.
I almost said project.
I wouldn't mind giving it a listen myself. Of course, it'll be my honor. I'll still be in town for a little while. For a while longer, so until our paths intertwine again.
退屈な仕事だったぜ。
There's your 100. In the nobles district. Wow. Oh, and so open this up? You know, I feel inclined to do this, but I think I'm gonna wait and do it in the next part. So stay tuned, more of E's Monstrum Knox right after this. Thanks so much for watching.
さあ行こう。